DSS on standby as Charlie Boy sends message to obedience as Tribunal fixes Wednesday for judgment on Peter Obi Atiku's petition against Tinubu. Why are they on standby? Okay. Veteran Nigerian singer Charles Oputa, popularly known as Charlie Boy, has reacted following the confirmation that the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal is set to deliver the final judgment on the petitions challenging the victory of Tinubu. Recall that the Labour Party and People's Democratic Party (PDP) they've all gone to court saying we no go agree, we no go agree, we no go agree. Why not no go agree? Oh, the election no go as we expect. The result wey they call we tell them say don't be say supposed be. So that's why they say they no agree. That Tinubu no win. A lot of issues are on ground. Of now that all of a sudden that the tribunal has or the PEPT has announced the date they are going to make this declaration known. Some people already have taken position. Oh, this is how it's going to look like. Or a lot of people have been speaking or talking about this, how the verdict is going to look like, what the outcome is going to be, the reactions and counter reactions here and there. So, irrespective of anything, Nigeria will still continue no matter what, whether you are for, you are against it. But one thing I always say that is that the reality is there is that you know what, the reality is set before everybody. No matter what, how you want to turn it, how you want to try to twist it. Well, because the issue of all eyes on judiciary, the campaign that came out some weeks ago, a lot of people are like, oh, it is anarchy. Some people say, why should the guilty be afraid? If you have not done anything, why should you be afraid of any sort of things that eyes on judiciary is supposed to be for everybody? But those who do that is going to affect them are the ones crying that anarchy, this and that. And that is the reason why you see that they are going to bring all this security, whatever, just to scare people away. What are you afraid of? And recently they have told the workers of the staff of the judiciary or the appeal court to stay back at home because you just want to deliver message, you want to deliver verdict. What are you afraid of? Even the manner at which a lot of people have been talking now, when you hear the justice or the judge Odili Mary, you already understand what these guys are up to. Why are you telling people not to come to work because you want to deliver a judgment? This way of doing things, a cake way of doing things, is one of the reasons why this country is where it is today. Well, our fingers are crossed. Our mumu don't do. What did Charlie Boy say? Well, God in action, the unbelievable might happen. Let God have his way. Nigeria youth, do not allow anyone hoodwink you or deceive you to go out to protest. Come Wednesday, the 6th of June 2023, if you did not see the children of the organizers in the protests and their principals in front, be wise. Their children are overseas. Why must they always use the children of the poor as guinea pigs or cannon fooders for our oppressors? Those who have ears, let him hear. I rest my case. The judgment will come and go. Like the election, Nigeria factor will still carry the day and heaven will not fall. And that is exactly what I'm saying. So just go and brace it for your life. The reality is there that the suffering is going to increase. So for all of you who are always running after politicians, so you are a fan of this, a fan of that, one thing I know is that all those who contested election, they are not going to suffer. Their children will not suffer. Whether they win or whether they lose, it's not going to affect them anyhow, anyway. But if you think that you are supposed to do the right thing and you don't do the right thing, it's not going to affect them anyway. Whether Obi loses, whether Tinubu wins, whether Tinubu is sacked, it's not going to affect them or their generations to come. But is the article? Forget it. It is you. You have to take your destiny in your hands. If you want to stay back at home, fine. If you want to go out, fine. If you want to lie down, the boil is in your court, because at the end of the day, irrespective of the verdicts, you are going to bear the brunt. There's no two ways about it. You can abuse people for all you care, but one thing is that when you want to go and buy anything, you're not going to call anybody all of these candidates. You're not going to call anybody or anybody from another tribe. Oh, I need money. That is it. So you have to take your destiny into your hands and let them continue. Those who are so good in rigging, those who are so good in manipulating the system, let them continue. Yeah, one day monkey go go market, he no go ever return. Well, somebody is asking, what is Tinubu looking for? I've said before now that power kills. Those pushing him will end up killing him. Who don't die, go. Mostly when you sit where you are not supposed to sit. After all, Ahmad Lawal, the former Senate president, did not contest or he did not participate in the primary, but he's still in senator today. Akpabio the same thing. So what is when all these judicial officers are coming out to say, oh, they are threatening them, they are this and that, you begin to ask yourself, have you guys done well in the past? Not cherry picking some cases just to douse the tension at times, but most of the judgments in this country, it has always been, questionable. So let the DSS, let them arrange all their people out there. Unfortunately, they are part of the people who are still suffering because majority of them are living in penury. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.